póliza de Primerica por 2 años. Ok, estoy escribiendo. Perfect. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Ok, pa. ¿Y los tiene por 2 años? Ok, cool. Y dime, ¿cuánto por mes? Estoy pagando $300 por mes. $300 a month for $300,000. Ok, so ahorita tienes 51, lo ganaste cuando tenías 48. Ajá. So, pues tienes tu póliza. No, el cliente nunca me mandó nada, nunca me abrió mi cuenta. ¿Sabes qué? Yo te voy a ayudar. Hay que entrar a tu programa. Okay, let's log in to your policy. Okay, so logging in, guys. You guys also have to learn how to log in to their current policy. If they don't, you need to be problem solvers. Yeah. Get familiar with the technology. Okay, go on Google. So like, okay, Primerica. All right, let's go log into Primerica login. Right? Un ejemplo. I'm just using Primerica as an example. Client access. Right? Okay. So we need to register you. Okay, so I'm gonna send you this link, and this is on Zoom. Okay, I'm gonna send you this link. Register. Te va a pedir. Normalmente eso es lo que te pide cualquier compañía. It's gonna ask for your first, last name, email, social security, and date of birth. Okay. So le mandé el link. Entró la señora. Y cuando entró, no tenía 300,000. Ella pensó que era permanente. Obviamente yo sabía que no era permanente, pero no le vi hasta que yo creí que ella la veía primero. Porque de ahí se sorprendió. O sea, ¿what? ¿Se más una de 30 años? Y está pagando $145 al mes. Ella no sabe por qué le están comprando algo adicional. We couldn't find it.
On top of the $300 she's already paying?
No. Total.
Oh.
They're deducting $300. She doesn't know where the other $150 is going.
What?
And the agent is not responsive. Cada vez que le manda un mensaje, hey, what's going on with my policy? Oh, I'll let you know. Don't do that to the client.
Yeah.
Respond to your client. These are your clients. They trust you. If you don't, they will go with someone else that takes care of them better than you. And that's what do you think happened? We just replaced her Primerica policy. Because she said, wow, the agent didn't even do this with me, and this is not even your company. Thank you. But I'm going to cancel Primerica, and I'm going to go with you guys. She didn't know that also every year her policy is going to get more expensive. Now, there was a rider that the Primerica added that they didn't tell her. So by the time next year, her policy goes from $145 to $155, and then the following year $165, and then the following year $185, and then the following year $200 a month. Her policy will increase, but then it's going to stagnate. She's going to get to a point where she's paying $500 a month for $400,000 of coverage. That's crazy. We ran a quote, but remember, we ran it 2 years later. We ran it for 30 years, $180 a month, with living benefits for $300,000. And it's not going to go up in price. So she went from paying $300 a month to we dropped to half, gave her more coverage, and included living benefits. Okay? By the way, guys, I like the clients having the electronic logins. I don't like the physical because most of them always lose it.
Yeah.
So what happens is if the client doesn't know where to look any time, some other agent can come in and try to replace it because the client doesn't have it right in front of them. It's like, no, this is what I have. This is good. Because sometimes, just like what happened yesterday, client didn't know where her policy was. So let's just say you saw a life insurance policy. Have the client download the app. Client can log in either through the website and download the whole policy. You see where it says customer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They can log in right there. Okay? Now they can log in through the website, or you send them the NOG app, which is right there. They can download it from their phone or computer, which looks like this, which is pretty cool. Right? And the cool thing is that if the client needs to call you, your number is already attached to there. So sometimes I don't know where to call my agent. By the way, if you ever lose my number or you forget me, you can also go through your app and my number will always be stored there for you to call me. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. So when you open up an account, make sure you just like get paid. No, by the way, Mr. and Mrs., please download this app. Log in. Did the app work? Yes. If the app doesn't work, sometimes the client won't tell you. But then find out later, talks to another agent, like, yeah, the agent never helped me, gave you any information. Make sure it's like, hey, did the app work? Confirm with them. This is a lesson for you guys that happened yesterday, where the agent never followed up with this client to check if like the client has information or what type of information. And because of that, now the agent just lost the client and referrals. And a recruit because she wants to learn about how to get the license in PHP. So, it's how you take care of the client, okay? So let's go through case design, guys. First and foremost, if you have an Android, already have the app of Forces downloaded. Give it an Android. Here's your scan. Whoever has iPhone, here's your scan. Okay, excellent health. Amazing health. Okay, excellent health. Amazing health. Okay. I'm a man. XX chromosome. Alright.
Do you want to solve for base amount or free?
I want $1 million and I want to know how much $1 million is a 10-year term. How much of my dollars is a 10-year term? How much am I paying for a 10-year term? Vas a poner los 31. Ok. Y va a ser de porque no me puede dar más de un
Es
millón.
31. ¿Cómo le podemos calcular? ¿Qué nada más eso?
Y
¿No se le puede hacer ver?
Sí, eso. Come on, be sure. What? And then sometimes you're gonna have websites that go like this, so that's why you have to have multiple areas of running illustrations. Okay, NLG's not letting me run any quotes right now, so we're not gonna run it. We're gonna go to the next one. Okay. Okay, so you guys got the app down, right?
Yes.
So here's gonna be my personal opinion. You can decide what you want to do. My personal opinion, I want the client to be approved fast. Alright? I want the client to be able to already not go with other different companies because they're not insured. $2 to $3, $4 difference is not going to be a big deal for the client. Even $5. National Life Group is probably going to be hovering around the same. I would most likely offer National Life Group any day. Because I know they have great living benefits, they're quick to communicate with the client, and they have an incredible app where not every company has an app where clients can log in and see what type of plan they have. So I'm always going to go through National Life Group, but I'm going to have Mutual Omaha and Foresters as a backup and to be able to run a quick quote. If I don't have a computer in front of me and I'm just having a conversation with a client. But NLG is going to usually be my go-to, all right? Because of speed, they're fast. Foresters most likely will always, or sometimes, do a blood and urine. So by the time you're still doing blood and urine, I already have the client insured. That's NLG speed.
Yeah, we lost a client like that. Took way too long with.
And it gets cold.
Yeah.
And then after
Or
by
not
the time,
long.
it was American National. After, by the time we're like, all right, everything came back. We go, I don't know.
Cool, what would you have done different?
Well, he had diabetes, so I'm not too sure.
I think maybe have, I think saving more in communication throughout the process.
That's as we learned in our industry, is communication is a big one,
Yeah.
okay? One of the biggest errors when I first started, guys, don't do this, is I would have called the client until the client's approved. Now, when we submit a policy, I make sure I put Abraham in a group message with my client. And I say, Abraham, today I want you to message all my clients and just tell them, hey, everything's looking good, just keep being posted. That's it. Hey, just let you know everything's looking good, keep being posted. 2-3 days or 5 days after the policy. That way there's still touch points. Now, I have Abraham to do that, he's my system to pay for that. If you guys don't, you guys have to do it yourselves. Yeah, it's just like, let them know, communicate. Communication is key, okay? Because later down the line, you might close like $500 policy and like you've been working on it for like 5 days, but you haven't spoken to them in 5 days. That gets cold. So you have to keep them in the loop. Because by default, they're thinking about reasons why not to keep it. But every time you communicate with them, now you give them reasons to keep it because you keep communicating with them. Okay? Alright, so here are the key points when you're collecting data. One is learn your client's date of birth. That way you already have something that you're running based off of. 2, health status. Right? Any meds, anything like that. 3 is monthly budget. 4 is a family situation, married, kids, not married. 5 is financial priorities, like, why do they want it? Is it, for retirement? Is it for protection? Is it for the house? Hey, I just need a house is worth $500,000, I need $500,000 life insurance, right? I just want to have something. So just figure out what is their priorities. ¿Qué lo necesitan? Right? Eso, necesitas saber la edad, la salud, el monthly family situation, why. El por qué. Okay? Okay, here's the menu what we offer. We do basic term policies. Okay? Our policy doesn't go up in price. Alright? El precio del término no va a subir. Con Prime America, a vez en cuando la póliza sí sube el precio, pero no todos. So don't just assume if somebody says I have Prime America, pues tu póliza está subiendo cada año. No siempre así. But you should know in the back of your head that most likely their monthly is going up every month. Every year. Every year their price goes up. Okay? Number 2, term and living benefits, which we add. Most companies don't have living benefits. IUL savings, whether it's for retirement, for your kids, or tax-free growth. Annuities, it could be for growth and protection, or it could be growth, protection, and lifetime income. We're going to talk about that. Next one is the combo plan, where you offer a term and an IUL. A lot of coverage, and then a permanent coverage in case when this ends, they still have a life insurance policy. So puedes ofrecer dos planes, un término y un IUL. So si la persona tiene $300 y quiere un término, puede poner $50 un término y $250 un IUL. That's called blend. Okay? Next. So let's go through an example, right? A 29-year-old, married, 2 kids, income $65,000 a year, good health. Priority, protect income and kids in case of death. Right? So, this is his date of birth. What would you give me? My budget is $60. What would you give me? Right? Give me a quote. Run me a quote. You don't have your computer. All you have is your phone. Rosa, did you get it? Okay, next one, guys. Let's go through here.
Le cambias a primera para que yo pueda hacer. Por mes, para yo seleccionar cuánto por mes. Sí.
Okay, so here, this is a client that wants an IUL, retirement, and college. Right? 35-year-old couple, 1 daughter, age 4, income is $110,000. They both are standard non-smokers. Long-term savings is his priority in college fund. So,
He's 35, you said?
yes, he's 35, and he wants to save $500 a month. He owns a house, no major debt. He's interested in a tax-free income option.
Cause I know for, forestry, they don't have like the, what's the smart?
This is not forest, this is IUL,
So it would be.
NLG.
Oh,
This
so
is where
that-
you're gonna need your computer.
That has,
2 different slots, yes.
So, I was going, I was talking to ChatGPT because, something like Trump was offering wealth basically in, his, Make America Better plan or whatever. But, it was said something about, it might be a little too technical, but the MEC line, do you know what that is?
Yes,
That's
modified
what I-
endowment.
Yeah. Modified endowment contract. What is that about?
Pretty much, there has to be a certain amount of death benefit that is offered to compensate for tax penalties. So if there's not enough death benefit, then you will get taxed on that money.
Oh, so when you go to access it, like, before 59
or in general,
Anytime, in general.
that's why
So
we're
that's-
different, we're better, cause we're tax free.
Yes, but we can also make our policies.
Oh,
Yeah.
It tells you right there.
I seen that, but I'm like, don't touch it, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about. Yeah, I would love to show it to you guys. Unfortunately, my laptop is not letting me show you.
And I.
So what would, how can you solve for that?
The software does it for you already. It
Oh,
prevents
okay.
you from mech. It prevents it from meching already off the bat for you.
Oh.
So you would have to change it to make it.
You have to force it to mech the software, but you don't have to worry about that with NLG because it'll tell you, hey, it's meching at this year. Like you have to give more coverage. So there's always a bare minimum. So when a client says, like, do I have to add insurance? Yes, that's what gives you the tax shelter. We can't lower it anymore because that will cause a mech
Yeah.
incident. So here's okay, so now
There we go.
Safari works. Sometimes you just gotta use different apps, yeah. So Chrome
Yeah,
doesn't work for me.
online, Safari never works, and then Google Chrome works for me.
Yeah,
Way
it happened to me just now. So, okay, so this guy is, how old is he?
35.
35, okay,
Yeah.
he's 35, he wants,
Tax.
Actually,
$500 a month.
yeah,
Yeah.
$500 a month?
so his main goal is growing his money, so I'm gonna put minimal death benefit, I'm put increasing, I'm gonna put specified, 500, and monthly.
And we're doing increasing because it's a good premium amount, or?
Yeah, and because it lowers his death benefit, so check this out here. By the time his daughter is 19, which is in 15 years, he's gonna have $128,000 for college if he wants to use some of that.
How much is the peso one?
138. But we're not solving for death benefit. We're solving for cash value.
For the cash value?
Yeah, because what happens here, if I do, so in 15 years, he has 128, right? But if I switch it to level, what happened?
Oh, he lost money.
He got more insurance, but he lost money to use.
Oh, to the cash value.
Correct.
Got it. So if their goal is to really have more cash value, then we're gonna be doing it increasing, so their cash is growing, but they get lower death benefit?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
got it.
correct, because we're not solving for his death benefit. For retirement, if he doesn't touch it, he'll have
I think
You'll have 500,000. Okay. For you guys to know, you also do get paid based off target. So even though he's putting 500 a month, your points are not gonna be 6,000. Your points are gonna be 1,400. So if you're at a FA contract, you're getting paid $700, not 3,000. Because you are selling less death benefit. When you sell less death benefit, the insurance companies pay you less, just so you can know. Okay?
I seen that.
Yeah, we just did one like that, and we noticed that.
I did, but I was like, you know what? We're trying to go do the right thing, mission over commission.
Correct.
But I did see, I was like, damn, my commission would have been nice.
Correct, yeah. There are some cases where clients, yeah, they want to be able to have a lot of life insurance policy, or their health, If their main goal is just like, yeah, I just wanna have permanent insurance, yeah, then you would put level
Level, yeah, wait.
and base target. And yeah, you'll get paid a nice check of of like 6,000 points. And he'll have 587,000 for the rest of his life. But at 65 years old, he's gonna have 400,000. So that's $100,000 less. 100 grand less.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes an impact.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I was gonna go through the rest of these guys, but I'm running out of time. And we got pregame in a little bit, so we gotta set up, use the restroom, all that stuff. So I ain't had a chance to go through the nudies part.
Great.
But guys, that is my time today. What we're gonna do, you got it. We're gonna have pregame in there. We're gonna rock and roll, and we're gonna have a great day. And then whoever wants to go prospecting afterwards, let me know.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. Use the restroom, guys. We start at 9:30 on the spot.
¿Tú cuándo?
No, no tengo que aprender memoria.
Fácil. No, al principio no te tocó ver cómo lo empecé a hacer, ¿verdad? Se me pone like, oye, al principio me daba mucha pena. Todo el mundo, ¿cómo nada? Espérate. Y nada más, ok, mira, sí, yo soy así, yo sí me cuesta, pero cuando ya sé que todos me están mirando, no me conocen. Es una responsabilidad. Sí, es.
A mí lo que siempre estamos mal cuando te lo tienes que aprender y decir igual. Eso es donde se descontrola a mí, porque se venía una palabra es cuando la
Ya todo está, no, ajá. Lo que siempre me dice Chris Hernández, me dice, nadie sabe lo que vas a decir, nadie sabe el script, nomás nosotros, si lo vas a tomar, nadie va a decir, ajá, eso
Pero
es,
es mental,
sí.
pero es mental, ay, sobre eso, ay,
Tú solita te vas a hablar de más.
¿cómo estás, ella? Mira, ella practicaba 2 horas para estar aquí, pero no me así que me decía allá, pero tengo el
No, es que tengo mi otra libreta que se parece igual de esta libreta, pero lo dejé en el otro, que es el que más decir acá. Y se me olvidó que esa era la libreta que hace mi preferencia. Hasta lo tuve que escribir y todo para hacer. Me dijo que mi hermana se llevó mis plumas a su entrenamiento. Imagínate, trae con otras cosas, cargadores. Y no. Y si no, nada.
Ahí tengo que aprender esto para sacar la gente a expresar. Pero ahora estoy fría Sí, pero como cuando se comunica, sí hizo bien fácil, pero no.
Pero exacto, es todo práctica.
Todo es práctica.
Que ahorita nomás practica el examen, pero más concéntrate en el examen. Es paso por paso.
Ayer hice el examen. Es posible que lo pasé más allá que aquí.
¿Ya lo vemos?
No, pero
Estoy haciendo aquí los tres.
el examen es lo más fácil de allá que de aquí.
¿Sí?
O sea que yo estaba concentrada. Usted se perdió el teléfono, estaba cansada y me fue un día a contactar.
No es que no estaba concentrada, es que le gusta poner pretextos.
La gente joven, que sepan todo esto.
Sí, exacto. Ay,
Y la que me sigue, la gente joven, la
es la
que
que
qué buena que quiero.
la gente va a decir, tienes que buscar, tienes que buscar la opinión que hace tu rey. Yo también me concentré en el deporte.
las mamás tienen 30 años en un trabajo, ay no, las cosas las fijo. No, la verdad sí, yo tampoco, la gente así que si yo tengo que trabajar mucho en su mentalidad, no. Realmente, no, si tú trabajas de manera. Sí, en casa, es muy difícil cambiar. Así como se dice, así es. Yo tengo el trabajo de vamos a hacer. Si quieres hacer negocios, no te tienes experiencia, muy profesional, muy bonita, muy. Trabajas más, vas a trabajar, vas a descansar. No, la gente no sé si se no, muchas veces puedo trabajar, pero se ve así como mucho que va a venir ahorita, la señora también le dijo, se ve muy más o menos así. No porque eso no la van a hacer, pero siente más que está todavía tratando de descubrir en que está aquí, allá, lo que está pensando aquí, allá. Y la gente de nuestra paga, esta canción. Bueno, sí vas a encontrar, puede ser que, pero si la
No, pero no los dejes ir a ellas, no, te va a decir, ¿cuál es el órgano que te empiezas por el producto de ellas?
No, yo digo gente como, por ejemplo,
Es que, mira, este es un...
No, porque te van a dar pretexto de que no.
ahí lo veo, y luego los niños, que tienen que hacer todo lo que quieran.
Hay que tener uno de esos de micrófono acá, cuando hablan acá.
¿Un micrófono?
Sí.
¿Ese micrófono para qué es?
¿Haces puro tic-tac?
¿Ah?
¿Para eso tu tic-tac?
No TikTok, digamos ando más cuando ando en la calle con la música para que se escuche mi voz. No las redes.
Yo pensaba que para producir.
Pues sí, cuando andas entrenando tienes que escucharte cuando andas acá.
Sí, qué bueno, qué bueno. ¿Y qué entrenas? Yo necesito, consigue un entrenador para
Yo no juego.
No, pero por eso digo, si tú conoces un entrenador que entrene golf, me avisas.
Pues ahí viene el rumbo, yo no sé.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
Qué bien, qué bueno que vinieron. ¿Ya agarraron su cafecito y su parecito? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Por qué no llegó a las 8 de la mañana? Es para todos los licenciados, felicidades. Y mire, y se ve como una
Oye, es que te llevan acá no sé de lejos por el suéter. Porque si tú ves esta camisa normal, van a decir, ¿quién es este?
Sí, no poder pan. Vengan por acá, comiendo pan.
De la bolsa.
Porque quiero convencer a mi hermano menor que, ganas de casar antes que saber militar. Y dice, ya tengo ni militares antes, haga otro. Hasta te lo pago por 1 o 2 años de término acá, si quieres. O quieres, hasta te pago. Porque él ya cumplió 18 acá y Hasta te pagan los primeros un año, dos años. ¿No quieren? ¿No quieren?
Sí, ya me puse aquí a seguir ahora sí de cómo despecho.
Tengo un amigo que
Sí, yo también tengo, casi todos mis proyectos son de marcha, mecánicos, y la lista de los carros que eran negocio antes, siempre me dicen, no, en calzado son los estudiantes de la mañana más preocupados, porque tienen que entregar el trabajo, y la que se digo, yo los martes en la tarde, cuando ya se porque ellos tienen los hijos,
Es que lo recomendó para mi carro es que es un cigarro este verano.
Buenos días. Buenos días.
no, se conoce de la iglesia. Porque la casa de esta persona verme, así que como la todos tres pasteles de fritas. Ya te falta eso, porque le puse las fritas y ya están ordenadas. ¿Qué sí que tienes que hacer tus fresitas? Pues sigue eso, que tú tienes que estar presente ya en las fresitas porque ya tienes que ser. Como a ver, ya no quiero como señalar a una persona, ya iba a sacar fotos. Pero bueno, ya no está, ¿dónde está los sábados? Estamos. Ahora sí ya lo sé. ¿Pero qué es este? Está amarrado.
No hay internet. Siempre vienen bien elegantes, se dan bien equipados, se dan.
Siempre, nada más que vamos.
Muy bien.